You pick it up every single morning. You rub it between your hands without thinking. It feels soft, smooth, gentle, almost effortless. But here is what nobody tells you. Before that Dove bar reaches your bathroom, it travels through machines applying several tons of pressure, drying systems that strip away moisture, and high-speed stamping lines running at nearly 30,000 bars per hour. The bar designed to feel the gentlest goes through one of the most intense manufacturing processes in the personal care industry. So today, we are going inside the factory, from raw liquid ingredients to the perfectly wrapped bar sitting beside your sink. This is how Dove soap is actually made. But before we dive in, hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you never miss a factory tour. Now, let's get into it. The year is 1957. Post-war America is booming. Families are moving into new homes, personal hygiene is becoming a daily priority, and soap, well, soap is everywhere. But there is a problem. Traditional soap bars of that era are made from saponified animal fats. They clean, yes, but they also strip the skin dry. For people with sensitive skin, burns, or medical conditions, regular soap is more irritant than solution. Unilever, one of the world's largest consumer goods companies, sees this gap and decides to engineer something different. Their scientists do not just reformulate a soap, they essentially reinvent the category altogether. Instead of relying on traditional saponified fats, Dove is developed as a Syndet bar, short for synthetic detergent. It combines mild synthetic surfactants with actual moisturizing cream. The formula is originally designed for patients recovering from burns and skin treatments who simply cannot tolerate regular soap. When Dove launches in the United States in 1957, its marketing is built around one bold, specific claim: 1/4 moisturizing cream. That claim is not just marketing language, it reflects a genuinely different formula, and American consumers notice. Over the following decades, Dove becomes a household name, associated not with harsh cleansing, but with care, softness, and family routines. By the time you reach the 1990s and 2000s, Dove is one of the most recognized personal care brands on the planet, sold in over 150 countries. And here is the detail that surprises most people. Dove is technically not classified as soap under traditional definitions. Regulatory agencies in several countries actually require it to be labeled as a beauty bar or Syndet bar, because it does not meet the chemical definition of traditional soap. That one distinction, Syndet versus soap, explains everything about why the factory process behind Dove looks so different from what you might expect. So what actually goes into a Dove bar? The foundation is a blend of mild synthetic surfactants, cleaning agents that lift dirt and oil from skin without the harsh alkalinity of traditional soaps. These are very different from the lye-based saponification process used in conventional bars. Then come the moisturizing agents, glycerin, skin conditioners, and emollients, the ingredients responsible for that signature soft feeling after washing. Purified water forms the liquid base that holds everything together during mixing. Fragrance compounds are added later to give Dove its clean, familiar scent. And various stabilizers and preservatives ensure the bar holds its shape and lasts through months of storage and transport. The balance between these ingredients is extraordinarily precise. Even a small shift in ratios can change the texture, the lather, or the way the bar feels on skin. Every batch is computer monitored from the very first mixing stage. The production begins inside enormous stainless steel tanks filled with purified water and the base cleaning ingredients. These tanks are not small. A single tank can hold thousands of gallons of mixture at one time. Giant mechanical mixers keep the contents moving constantly, because if the blending stops, ingredients begin to separate. The mixture is warmed to around 130 degrees Fahrenheit. That temperature is not arbitrary. It is the point at which the ingredients flow freely enough to blend properly without breaking down the sensitive moisturizing compounds. Once the base mixture reaches the right consistency, the softening agents come in. Glycerin, skin conditioners, and emollients are slowly introduced into the tanks. This is not a rough industrial process. Workers monitor computer screens tracking temperature, viscosity, and ingredient levels in real time. Automated systems make micro-adjustments constantly. Every second of the mixing stage is tracked, because the quality of everything that follows depends entirely on getting this stage exactly right. Here is something most people never consider. The soap mixture at this stage is still largely liquid. Before it can become a solid bar, a significant amount of water needs to come out. The warm mixture enters specialized drying machines that use heat and low pressure to pull moisture from the formula. Carefully, without damaging the ingredients inside. The factory reduces the water content down to just 10 to 15% before shaping can even begin. What comes out of the drying stage looks nothing like a soap bar. It is a thick, rough, almost crumbly material, closer in appearance to soap flakes than the smooth bar you recognize. Those flakes then pass through large cold metal rollers that flatten them into thin sheets. The rollers run continuously, processing several tons of material every single hour. As the sheets cool, they become firmer and easier to handle. And here is a small factory detail worth knowing. Those leftover scraps and edge pieces from the rolling stage, they do not go to waste. They return directly to the mixers and re-enter the production cycle. The soap flakes now enter a refining stage. And this is where things get serious. Heavy industrial rollers squeeze and press the material over and over again. The goal is to remove any trapped air pockets while making the texture smoother and more uniform throughout the batch. Some machines in this stage apply several tons of pressure to achieve the right density. You are literally pressing every pocket of air out of what will become a bar, intended to feel light and gentle in your hand. Long metal screws inside the machines, called plotters, push the material forward in one continuous, pressurized flow. The soap gradually transforms from rough, compressed flakes into a smooth, dense, moving, solid mass. Workers check texture and softness at regular intervals. The soap must reach a very specific consistency before shaping begins. Too soft, and the bars will not hold their form. Too dense, and the stamping machines will crack them. The smooth soap mass enters large shaping machines that push it through long metal tubes under pressure. What emerges on the other side is a continuous solid soap log, a long, unbroken cylinder of soap moving steadily along the conveyor. Automatic cutters then slice the log into individual pieces, each matched precisely for size and weight. Sensors measure every single piece, because even small weight variations can cause problems during the stamping stage. Then comes the moment the bar gets its identity. Giant metal molds press each piece into the curved, recognizable shape of a Dove bar. And in that same single press, the Dove logo is stamped directly into the surface. At this point, the bars finally look like what you find in a store. But the factory line is not finished yet. The finished bars move onto long conveyors, heading toward automated wrapping machines. Each bar is wrapped individually. The packaging protects it from dust, moisture, and damage during the long journey from factory floor to store shelf. Fast-moving machines fold and seal the wrapper in just a few seconds per bar. Overhead cameras inspect every single bar as it moves down the line, checking for cracks, misaligned logos, poor wrapping, or any surface defects. Any bar that does not pass is automatically removed before it reaches the boxing stage. What makes it through gets packed into cardboard boxes by robotic arms, stacked onto wooden pallets, and wrapped tightly for shipping. From there, millions of Dove bars head out to supermarkets, pharmacies, hotels, and family bathrooms across more than 150 countries around the world. From a formula designed for burn patients in 1957 to 30,000 bars stamped every hour, Dove is one of the most quietly engineered products in your home. The next time you reach for that bar in the morning, you might just picture the tanks, the rollers, the pressure, and the machines that built it. If you enjoyed this factory tour, like this video and let us know in the comments. Which factory should we visit next? And if you are not subscribed yet, join the Factory Made family right now. We go inside a new factory every week. See you in the next one.